So your outcome is going to be a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, and heightened psychic abilities. This is like a newfound feeling as well that you haven't felt before, but you're exploring. Page of Water could be a person in particular. This is about somebody that has a crush, or this could be about your crush. Intuitive. I just stuttered. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because we have it followed by resistance. Mercury Taurus is definitely like a stutter because they have to think carefully about what it is that they want to say. Unlike a parrot who might just say things very fast and mindlessly. But at the same time, I would think that a parrot has a select few key phrases that they've decided upon. That's like, this is making me feel like the energy of like deciding upon how they think about something, deciding finally on the result, because there is some sort of decision that needs to be made, a huge decision actually. This is a decision that keeps causing delay, but also it's like either or. There's like a pros and cons list I'm feeling. I don't know if this is making sense to anybody, but I mean, I'm trying, right? The outcome is this ultimately, but I want to explain like how you're going to get there and why you're getting there and what's going to happen and blah, blah, blah. So there's a change of idea. There's a new way to see something. There's a new perspective, a new way to feel and understand things too. And then I was like, okay, so what is it that's being decided upon? And it's the Queen of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. I clarified and I got the Hierophant. So this makes me feel like this could be about a work opportunity. There could be also, this could literally be about an earth sign, in particular somebody with a strong Taurus placement, sun, moon, rising, but it doesn't have to be the sign. But this could also be a businesswoman or a businessman, or this is also talking about a work environment and how to be a team player and how to bring value when it comes to your connections, your friendships, and how to make sure that you are skilled enough and you have what it takes in terms of like your morals and what you hold to be calm and assured. With the Three of Pentacles here, I strongly feel that this is about some sort of plan or some sort of compromise, some sort of collaboration. Either way, I'm just trying to understand how we're going to get to this new phase, right? And then also at the bottom of the deck was the King of Swords and the Page of Cups. So it could be an air sign that's trying to make a decision, but this could also be some sort of legal final decision as well, and that it's promised and truthful. But the King of Swords here could be whom you are dealing with as well. Either the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Swords. I'm not sure. Or they embody both. But either way, this could be about a strong sense of like a strong, like being able to intellectualize what is being felt, because the ultimate outcome is talking about intuition and psychic abilities. And I think that this is a matter of time for you to realize it. And I think that that's what maybe these eclipses are bringing in Taurus season as well. I feel this is going to be close to Taurus. See, this is going to be in Taurus season, but with the two eclipses within Taurus season, this is what this reading is about. This is the timing. And I think that's why this message just randomly came out. Anyways, so I don't even know where to begin. Okay, so for some of you, I also feel like some of you are like experiencing whether or not this external factor from you, either if it's a circumstance or a person, this external factor from you is meant to teach you something, meant to hold value if it aligns with what you believe in and your faith. And I also feel like you could be thinking a little bit too much into it, but if this is involving your life purpose and your life path and your goals and what you are set out to do, whatever you feel is your destiny in this life, I strongly feel like this is why there's so much hesitation and resistance. And I just feel like this is going to call for expression and maybe writing things out. And I feel like exploring every time your mind or your emotion changes in a moment, wondering what that is deriving from, and if that foundation ultimately helps or hinders how you make decisions. Think about that as well. Because this Mercury Taurus energy here is very, very patient. Doesn't feel like they have to be quick with their words. They think thoroughly, but practically too. For this third part, if you've watched part 1 and 2, I really strongly feel that this is involving some sort of marriage or divorce. Judication can talk about marriage, and the Hierophant talks about union as well. The Three of Pentacles makes me feel like some of you, if you're married or in a very long-term relationship, you're wondering how things can work out. You're wondering if things will work out, because perhaps there was some hesitation on the longevity at this point. I mean, usually when people are seeking advice in a tarot reading, something's going on in their love life and their marriage. So I just feel like ultimately, I feel like you're going to stay together. I don't think that there is going to be any sort of separation, because judication here looks like, it makes me feel like things are being reinstated almost. Because after thinking things through and thoroughly and using logic and rational thoughts, I feel like the sentiment's always there. You always care about this person. You feel like they have been your rock for so long. The Queen of Pentacles could talk about a wife, but, gender roles aside, this is a spouse. The Hierophant is about being traditionally brought together. Like, this is like almost like being married at church or whatever is your church. And then this is like the actual paperwork when you get married at the courthouse. But this is obviously also about making a decision, which was at the foundation here with this King of Swords, because the King of Swords is very decisive, but it takes them a while to get there. But they're very smart. Whenever they make a decision, it's very hard to have that decision change, because they've exhausted their mind to the very end. They went through all the phases, from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. They're smart as fuck. And then with the card of Mercury Taurus here, it took a long time to get there. But, I mean, it looks like things worked out. I feel like if you are wondering if your marriage is going to work out, I feel like it is. But, there's always that phase of what if. Oh, yeah, actually, this is the last part. Just so you know, your guides or your guide, your spirit team, whomever, they are deciding upon what's going to be next for you. Like, also in terms of your, like, the signs that you get in life and the phase of your purposes, because we have multiple purposes. At least I believe that we have multiple purposes in this life. Right now, I feel like they're trying to decide upon you. They're trying to decide upon what you're going to do next. Yeah, I know it sounds like a weird, strange concept, but, like, I'm really strongly feeling that. And because some of you have asked for some sort of sign from them. And so here you go. here's a sign. They're actually not able to tell you at this time because they're still deciding upon it, because it seems as though you've brought yourself to some sort of crossroads, and they're like, actually both are feasible, so let's see now what's about to go down. At the same time, they're trying to also figure out like what's going on around you as well, and like your immediate environment, and like whether or not they're going to present you with some sort of like serendipitous moment that like kind of will kind of lure you into the next phase. Either way, there's something that is going to change in your near future. It's going to feel good. The thing is, you're going to be hesitant about how that feels and that it feels good, and I don't know. And the way that I'm feeling is like you think that it calms you when you like plan toward it, when you see yourself in that vision, and but the thing is, you think too much about it afterwards. You're just like, I don't know, that's not a good idea, but I think intuitively you feel like this is going to work in your favor, because honestly, even the cards are saying that this is going to work in your favor. Of course, it's not going to be an overnight thing, and there's going to be like pushback from the universe, pushback maybe from your friends, pushback maybe from your coworkers, your colleagues. I'm not sure about your family. Maybe there might be some pushback from a mother figure, but I don't know, because I feel like maybe a father figure is a little bit more like laid back and chillax and more like, hey, do what makes you feel happy. I don't know, but whatever. So I don't know what that means. But I feel like maybe you might have a female spirit guide that is working with you at this time. I feel like it could be a female guide, particularly a mother figure or godmother. I'm not sure.